Hi, 8th grade. This is the information for November 18, 19, and 20. On Wednesday, November 18th, that will be a live on Zoom day, we will go over assignment 16. And Tuesday, today's lesson will be on energy and heat, and we will preview Thursday and Friday. Another quick reminder, if you have not yet finished the water test, please do so as soon as possible. On Tuesday, you found out about wind. Kind of the big idea of wind is the movement of air caused by differences in temperature and differences in pressure. You then looked at a gizmo here, and we're looking at the different temperature of water versus land, and we collected data on that last week. And we know that water really, it takes more energy to increase the temperature of water compared to land. Land will heat up and cool down much more quickly. So here was some data, and you're thinking about how the wind would be blowing. Wind is always going to go from where it's more dense or colder to where it's warmer. And so at 6 a.m., the wind is blowing from the land out towards the ocean or the water here, and we call that a land breeze. And then that air will kind of heat up and kind of circulate through like this. That's the formation of a land breeze. The sea breeze is the opposite during the day. At 3 o'clock, it is much more warm over the land. So this cold air over the ocean is more dense. It will blow in, it will heat up, and then it'll start circulating like that. We call those convection currents. And then the two names of these particular local winds are land breezes and sea breezes. We're going to do a little jigsaw on Wednesday where kids will be assigned either energy to heat or heat to learn about, and then they will be in groups of 2 and they'll share with one another. If you are watching this on Zoom, please pause the video and complete the information using your online textbook for both temperature and heat. Energy in Earth's atmosphere, and then heat transfer. The pages are noted and it should be linked for you in your EasyBridge. If you're watching now, you have completed these independently, and we will go over the answer. The energy from nearly all the energy in Earth's atmosphere comes from the sun. It travels as electromagnetic waves. It travels in the form of visible light and infrared. Visible light is all the colors of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv. Infrared radiation is not visible, but we can feel it as heat. UV radiation causes sunburn, skin cancer, and eye damage. Some sunlight is absorbed or reflected by the atmosphere. We should know the process scattering, where particles disperse light in all directions. About 50% of the energy that reaches the Earth's surface is absorbed by the land and water. And then a process by which gases hold heat in the air is called the greenhouse effect. That is a natural thing that happens. Again, this section was on energy in the Earth's atmosphere. Then we're looking at heat transfer. Temperature is the average amount of energy of motion. Thermal energy is the total energy of motions of particles. We measure air temperature with a thermometer. It's measured in degrees. 2 scales that we use a lot here are Celsius and Fahrenheit. There are others. The really important part is coming here at the bottom of the document here. We need to know the 3 types of heat transfer: conduction, convection, and radiation. There's a visual picture of what that looks like, and then the definition. Conduction, like this pot, is through direct contact. Convection is the movement of a fluid. That's something that moves easily, a gas or a liquid. And then radiation is through space by electromagnetic waves. Again, very important concept here for grade number 8. On Thursday, again, we're going to look at this in more detail. There's a website for you to investigate. The questions that you're investigating is what makes things hot or cold, and then how do things get warmer and colder. Again, we're looking at the transfer of thermal energy. This will be something I will be definitely looking at when you turn in your digital notebooks. So several pages here to go through, looking at an overview, then conduction, convection, and radiation. And then some summary looking at Earth and space science examples as well as physical science examples. Thursday's work, again, is heat transfer and to study. Friday, you'll be taking your atmosphere test on Illuminate. You want to turn in your digital notebook. And don't forget, we don't have school at all next week. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Spend time with your family. Stay healthy and safe. And I will see you on November 30th.